friends were all looking at me like I was ridiculous, but I was like, I don't regret this. This is a great decision. Our pathfinders? No, it's
No, but I
true.
still stand by
That
it.
is so unsexy.
This one, worth it. Break my heart.
Hello and welcome to Hot Pursuit, a podcast about creating conversations where nothing is off limits.
This podcast was produced by Asian Boss Girl. I'm Em, and all of my relationships start as situationships.
I'm Jen, and I think I'm getting screwed over by situationships every time.
She's a lover girl.
Love girl.
I'm Madeline, and I have successfully prescribed all of my friends situationships. The single ones. The single friends.
Yes.
Important.
So today, we're talking about situationships, and we thought we would start things off with a rapid fire
Set of questions.
set of questions.
Do's and don'ts. Do you do
Do's
this?
and
Should you do
don'ts.
this? Should you not?
Yeah. Well, first, I feel like we should quickly define what a situationship is. ChatGPT says a situationship is a romantic or intimate connection that has emotional or physical closeness, but avoids clear labels, expectations, or commitment. So,
That's pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah.
dating without dating.
Without labels.
ChatGPT left it open with like emotional or physical closeness or both.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to read off some do's or don'ts, and you guys will tell me if it's yes or no, yay or nay. Okay.
You
so-
have to respond too, though.
Oh, I will too. Okay. So, with your situationship, do you say good morning or good night?
I let them say good morning and good night to me.
I love when they say good morning, good night.
But do
but it makes
you?
it so much worse at the end.
Yeah.
Do I? No, I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
But it is nice when they do.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you introduce them to your friends?
No. Negative. Never.
No. Well,
Yes or no?
maybe because
She gives the answer that is not.
Maybe.
no. Well, this is one because sometimes the situationship is the pre-dating period that you think it's going to be. So then it's like, oh, come hang out, say hi.
Okay.
I have done.
What
that.
about you?
I have done that. Maybe it's a.
I only introduce them if they call and they're FaceTiming and I'm with my friends and I'm like, do you guys want to meet them?
Like, how many of those have I met?
This is
Quite a
true.
few. Quite a few.
This is true.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, next. FaceTiming. Yeah. I'm down to FaceTime if they call. This is supposed to be
Really
rapid
complicated.
fire.
I know.
Rapid
Okay.
fire. Yes, no.
Yes.
FaceTime?
Nah.
Okay. Dates.
Casual.
No.
Casual
No.
date.
Like lunch.
You cannot
coffee?
call it a date.
Yeah.
If
Oh.
it's a situationship.
Yeah, you can.
No. This is okay. Sorry, this is what I would not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dates.
Yes, dates. I would go on a date. It's food.
Dating.
I
like-
love spending time with my situationship. She's like, this is not a situationship.
Yeah, you're just pre-dating.
Gifts.
No.
Oh, hell no.
Absolutely not.
No.
Depending on the length of the situationship, maybe. But no, not.
Didn't you get your last boyfriend like perfume when you guys were in a situation?
Yeah, okay.
It was expensive.
Yeah, I
like,
really
Emily, what are you
liked
doing?
him. I had never met anyone like him, and he
Yeah.
was so generous to me. 2 weeks in, I got him a $200 cologne that he was looking at.
Like, girl.
I remember my friends were all looking at me like I was ridiculous, but I was like, I don't regret this. This is a great decision.
Yeah.
I stand by it. I will never do that again, though. With this brain, with this brand new 30-year-old brain, no. But at the time, I just really liked him. Offering hospice care. I'm just kidding. Like if they're sick, would you nurse them to health?
I actually know a couple that is married and has a child now because when they were supposed to go on a date, the guy got in a literal like life-threatening accident. And so she went to visit him at the hospital and now they're married.
Wow,
That's a
cute.
sweet
Yeah.
story.
But they were
See?
dating?
They were on like
called pre-dating.
second date or
That's
something?
not a situationship.
Okay, but back to situationship. Yeah, I would. They're human.
Yeah. Would you?
Probably.
Oh.
I don't see you saying no to like anyone, not just a situationship. Like if anyone needs help, you're not going to say no.
You'd be like, okay, you need me, sure, I'll help. It just gets real complicated. See, all these things I'm like, yeah,
She's
let's
just like,
do
it's
that, but I see.
Yeah, I would. Stealing a hoodie.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I would. It's like, this is my
Definitely.
territory. How about you?
Mark me.
Territory.
Yeah.
If I want it, I guess. Yeah.
If it's a nice hoodie.
If I want it. I have never felt like I wanted it from a situationship. I'm like, that's what I want for my boyfriend.
There was this one situationship I had. I was like, I need to get that sweatshirt. The situationship had already ended. I reopened it.
She texted me.
And I was like, I'm getting that sweatshirt. So I got the sweatshirt and then I handed it.
That's right, you'd be doubled over.
You can decide if I'm a good person or not. Okay. Traveling together.
Does traveling together, Madeline?
Deciding on a specific location that you will meet at.
Which could be a longer commute for some than others.
Yes or no, Jennifer?
No.
This was pointed.
I
I would go.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's like an excursion. It's like a hee hee hee.
I think yes.
They're a coworker.
Honestly,
Yes.
why not?
Yes.
Why not? Sounds kind of fun. That's pretty ideal.
Keeping the whole thing a secret.
Sure.
I can't because I
Yeah.
need someone to debrief with.
Oh, yeah, secret from everybody?
Yeah.
No, that's no fun. The whole point of a situation is to talk about it with your best friends.
Okay. Following each other on socials.
Oh.
Inevitably, yes.
Yeah, I meet most of mine through socials.
I tried to avoid it, but then you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
I like just don't give it to them for like a long time, and then they're just like, so.
Oh.
I'm like,
They're like,
why don't
we know what we look like.
yeah, like why do you need my Instagram?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Keeping their number after it ends.
Yeah.
No.
You never know when you might want to.
Want to what?
Want to what, Jen? I think
Stay connected, you know?
Stay.
it depends on the nature. If it ended poorly, then no.
Oh.
Block. Taking pictures together.
Oh, that's tough.
That's hard. I mean, yeah,
Yes.
take the pictures. But
Yeah.
you might delete them after.
You gotta show your friends what you
Yeah.
did.
Yes, of course.
I think I didn't take pictures with some of them.
You didn't.
I didn't.
No.
No.
The only
Because
pictures you
we
sent
would've
of
known.
them were like pictures of their back.
Yeah.
And I think I had like very few photos with situationships.
Yeah.
I have like a couple.
You have pictures of where they live
Yeah.
and the food they gave you. That's it. You're like, wow, look at this view.
Yeah. I have like one or two with one of them. I think. Yeah.
Okay. Having the same friend group.
Not recommended, but inevitable.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Change it.
Telling them about your day,
If they ask.
if they ask.
Asking them about their day. Yeah, just kidding.
That's getting a little too much.
Yeah, that's too deep.
Okay. Sending them selfies. Like, this is what I'm wearing today.
I don't even do that with my friends, so no.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I need someone to admire me. And then last but not least, pet names.
No.
Hell to the no.
No, negative.
No, that becomes pre-dating territory.
Yeah.
I think pet names comes with a lot of obligation. It comes with a role.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not. Call me Emily. My name is Emily to you.
All right.
So that was our fun rapid fire segment. So clearly, we have all been in situationships. Would you guys recommend them to your friends? Yes,
100%.
I would.
100% yes.
Yes.
I am prescribing them actively.
I started after I became friends with Mads. She was like, just try. It's fun. You're not dating them. He's not gonna be your husband. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
she's very good at
She kind of
that
gives you
propaganda.
permission. Yeah.
It's very
Propaganda.
good. It's
Yeah.
very good.
I'm setting you up for success in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, this is good for you.
Yeah.
It
why,
is.
Why do you think that?
I think it's good for you because you learn so much about yourself. You learn about how you interact with people. You learn about your own expectations. You learn about what you ultimately want. You learn about how people interact with you. And you also learn some emotional volatility and how to deal with that.
It's awful.
It's terrible, but it's character building.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't need to keep getting your heart ripped to shreds every time.
Yeah. It's like, what did I say? It's an accelerated program.
For
You
relationships.
don't have to date
AP
someone for
dating.
2 years to like learn all these things. It's a 3-month accelerated program.
It's called AP Toxic.
AP Toxic. It's a 3-month relationship you can sign up for, learn what you can, and then leave. Or they might leave too. And then you never know. Afterwards, you could feel free or you could feel like, oh my gosh. One time after my situationship, I literally built a pyramid of tissues because I had so many. So like they were all crumpled up into balls, and I was like, as I was putting them down, I was like, let me just make a pyramid. It was like 20 tissues. I made like 2 pyramids.
I erected a pyramid as well in Jen's rental car when mine was done. I like went through so many tissues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So clearly situationships are like heart-wrenching.
Pretty awful.
They're really
terrible.
awful.
They're not for the faint of heart.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're still laughing about it later. So like what's so good about them?
What's the problem?
Yeah.
They're so fun at the beginning.
They're so fun.
Like, I think that's something that is the best part of it, is the thrill of the beginning period where you both know this could be something, this could not be something, but you're just fooling around the whole time. It's the best. It's the worst when you're in the middle of the end and you're like, oh my God. We've said too many selfies. We've talked too much about our families to each other.
That's pre-dating.
And you get to pre-dating and you got to rip yourselves apart again.
Yeah. No, it gets to a point where you're just like, oh no, this feels
know
like
it's happening.
You're like, we could either move forward or this needs to end now. But I think the part that makes it so fun is that there are no boxes that they have to check.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just like explore this human as themselves. And like, cause you already know, this isn't gonna end up well.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't my husband. He might be, but he probably isn't.
Most likely not.
So he doesn't have to check any boxes. I can just like appreciate him as a human being.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the fun part, because then you get to learn so much about a different life and a different person.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know some people live this way. It's
it
so
opens
cool.
your mind.
It opens your world.
opens your heart.
Yeah.
It does.
At the beginning of your situationships, what do you often think is going to happen? And do you often know, like, gut reaction?
Yes.
This probably ain't it.
That's why it's a
But
situation.
proceed.
You proceed
little fun.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you think there's a chance, then you will not risk like a situation. Well, I wouldn't risk like a situationship with them. I'd be like, no,
Let's
no,
go
no.
through this process properly.
Let's be
Yeah.
Like let's be legit about this.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You free tonight? You want to watch a movie at your place? No, okay, yeah. You learn so much about other people. You learn so much about yourself too, because you can be a little more toxic almost. You can be, because you're like, you're already thinking this relationship is going to end. And of course, you shouldn't use people like this, like flippantly for your pleasure. But if they sign up, if they bought into the game and you bought into the game, like, let's go.
it's
let's
a
have some
mutual
fun.
agreement.
Yeah.
You're both just like, all right.
Let's just mess around. Let's just see. And so if you do get in an argument, it's just so easy to be like, well, I didn't like that. I'm gonna go. We don't have to work through anything.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
It's all ambiguity, no commitment.
No clarity.
No clarity.
It's the best.
Tell us how you feel, Jen.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I can do them anymore, guys.
How many have you been in?
There's like 2 or 3 that really come to
Yeah.
mind.
Mm-hmm.
And they were when I was younger. And and I just feel like my heart just naturally wants to attach and
Yeah.
like build something. And so even though I know, like I always know at the beginning, I'm like, this ain't it. But I'm still, they're telling me about their family. About their childhood. You know? And I'm like, I'm so invested in you now.
Yeah.
But even though I knew this was not going to be anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now you've
And then afterwards, I'm like, you knew anyway. But
And then you beat
here
yourself
you
up
are.
for it?
Huh?
And then you beat yourself up for it?
Well, it's more just like the head and the heart don't make sense. Because it's the head is like, yeah, you knew though. And the heart's like, oh, but I just want to spend more time with him, you know? So I can't do it anymore.
This girl loves to excavate a soul. It's one of her favorite
so
activities.
beautiful. But then then you're invested in the soul.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think situationships are for lover girls.
Can't do it.
Yeah. She's like a no. 100% no?
100% no
You're-
to situationships?
Yeah.
No, I actually think it's like really good to have a few of them, especially in your early years. You really figure out how you react to things and the emotional risks that you can take
Yeah.
and how you deal with them afterwards. How like emotionally resilient you are, I think is a really interesting
Oh,
indicator.
that's really good.
I'm not very emotionally resilient, so therefore I can't do them anymore.
But you learned that, right?
I'm like all in, and then I have to be all out all of a sudden, you know? I can't do the
It's
gray.
really hard. It's hard. Like
it's
the
so hard.
stark difference between
Yeah.
being with them and then
Not.
nothing at all the next day. They're blocked.
And
Yeah.
I think like the later ones, I just felt like it was emptier for me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I would like after just like you would spend time with them, lay in bed, and you're just like, but this is
You're laying there. This isn't
mine.
fun anymore.
yeah, really. It's like I shouldn't do this anymore.
It takes
It takes a
measure
mindset.
of emotional unavailability, which is something I am learning right now. It's really great.
Something I'm trying to unlearn.
Yeah, so she's more no. She's like very yes. I'm kind of like in the middle. Yeah.
because you're a lover girl too.
I am. I don't
Yeah.
think every single time I'm like, I don't think I can do a situationship, and then I just do it. And then I fall in love.
Yes,
Because then like I see their soul. I
Yeah.
see their humanity. Awful. I see like their parents, how their parents affected them and everything. And I'm just like, I see you for who you are.
And
I
just
don't
want
I don't know if anyone's seen you like this. I know you.
Oh.
exactly.
Like
The thing that I started realizing too is that like I never wanted a future with them, but I didn't want to not have them in my life. So then you're in this weird middle period of like, I just want to be with you, but I don't want a future with
right
you. Like
now. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
want
want
you
to
right
build
now.
anything with you.
Mm-mm. Oh,
But
that's
I also don't want to leave either.
You
It's too good to
enjoy
leave.
them.
Yeah.
it's
So what am I supposed to
fun.
do with that?
I don't know. It's pretty awful.
I can't do.
I think safety wise, just like don't even start. But then there's like just so many wonderful people that you meet, and
And you miss out on if you're like, if you're
Yeah,
thinking
this is why
about,
she's pro.
yeah, that you miss out on if you are just barreling down the path of no.
yeah,
You know, you got to say yes to a couple.
Yeah, a couple.
I've had the best experiences with situationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like some of the best memories.
the best memories. Yeah,
Yeah. I know which one you.
I don't even want to call that one a situationship.
No.
That was
That was
something else.
That was like life transformation.
Yeah, he changed my life. My life is split into before him and after
This is
him.
the ultimate testimony. Like life changed from a.
But if you had
It's
said
true.
no, we would have never
Yeah,
known.
exactly. If I had adhered to my stringent, like these are my rules for getting close to me, he wouldn't have taught me all these like wonderful life things that like now I apply to my life, and it's really like helped me achieve my dreams even further. Like he's inspired me so much.
It's because you know that you're not going to end up ultimately together. Like, you are then more open to entertaining new schools of thought, new ideas, things that you typically don't necessarily want or think of as desirable, because you're just like, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. So let me just like check out every corner while I'm here. And then once I don't like it anymore, I can leave. But like, if you don't have like that mentality, then you just miss out. It's like you think America's the only place on earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you go to Europe and you're like, maybe I want to move to Europe.
You know what I'm saying? We know where her last situationship was. My last situationship has me learning another language.
This is true. Look at us expanding our
Yeah, it really
horizons.
does expand your
It
world.
does. And this is why you need one. Like, I really believe this in my soul. I have assigned so many of my friends just to play.
What has been your most exciting and most transformative experience from a situationship that has like made you feel so strongly to prescribe it to everybody, like it's like cough drops being handed out?
No, because I just see that people are so careful with like their romantic life, and I just sit here and I think, for what? Like, why does it have to be so serious? It's not, you know, like the way that you make friends, you're not going to just try 3 people and hope you find the best one. You got to try so many friends. How did I find you guys? You know what I mean?
So many friends.
Yeah, like
and
needle in a
different?
haystack. And I mean, I'm not like go situationship with everybody, but like someone that's like exciting to you, someone that like you just want to play with, like just do it.
Yeah.
You know, like don't fight yourself, which I see a lot of people doing. So I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like, will you come out mauled?
Yes.
Yes.
For sure. You must know this ahead of time.
But prepare yourself now.
You will be down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your girls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell your friends beforehand. They will all tell you no. And then
And just do it.
exactly.
But be safe. Wrap it up.
It's so funny because I've heard you like give this manifesto to so many people in your life personally, and to hear you give it to the world now, it's just
She's prescribing you, our audience, our beloved
Yeah.
audience.
No, because I want to know who you were before the situationship and who you are after the situationship. Because some of them like might not be that impactful, but I feel like everybody has one that really changes things for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is just a life experience that if you think situationship, if you're like holier than thou with situationships, you are robbing yourself of a life experience. And maybe it's like an emotional low, and that's okay. Those happen.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine. You're going to survive. You're going to come back up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be here
Yeah.
to pick you back up.
Yeah. Like the last time I saw mine, he dropped like so many like words of wisdom. My life completely changed. Like I really feel like my brain chemistry changed. Like he taught me like you can't wait. He told me himself, because I told him I was like sad that like we don't live in the same country. And he told me like I can't be the one that makes you happy. You have to be the one that makes you happy. And like when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh wow. I have control over my own happiness. That, and then he also told me, he's like, you need to live in the present because the present is all you have. It's just like words of wisdom. And I'm just like, dang, okay. Yes, sir.
It's
I'll
like
do
things
that.
you already knew, but somehow when he said
When he
it to
says
you,
yeah, it just like
knowing
got
who
through.
he is and how he lives his life, it crystallized, it clicked for you, which
was
is
like,
weird when that happens.
I get it
Something you've
now.
heard a million times over finally like went from here down.
Yeah.
To,
It was clocking to you.
It was
Yes.
clocking to me.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a youth pastor when I was a teenager, and he was talking about dating, and he had this like paper heart, and he said every single time you date, he rips the paper heart, drops it on the ground. You give a piece of your heart away. And he said another boyfriend, drop it on the ground. Drop it on the ground. So I remember thinking like, oh, my heart is finite. I only have this much love to give. And so I need to be protective of it. So like in my like teenage years to mid 20s, I wouldn't even call anyone I dated my boyfriend because I was like, I can't give you my heart because I only have this much to give.
Because my paper piece will fall to the ground.
Yeah, it'll just like
in slow-mo.
Yeah, and now I'm realizing that's not true. Love isn't finite.
Yeah,
Like,
you can
heart
pick yourself back up and regenerate. Like your heart will come back if you are open to it.
Love is the most powerful force in the world, and it is not finite.
Yeah, and how beautiful is it to have so many people know a sliver of your love? You know?
Yes. Like the love you have to give is also so beautiful.
I think like the one thing about situationships though is that it always hurts more than you project. Because you're like, this is gonna suck at the end, but it always hurts like a million times worse.
Yeah. And the thing is, like every successive one, you're like, I really should know.
I know better.
Yeah. You're like, last time we knew. But I think somehow like you just have these goggles on that like everything that, you know, like their side mirror, it's like things in the mirror look
Closer than they appear,
it's like
or
the
are closer than they appear.
Yeah, it's like the reverse of that.
Yeah,
for situationships. It's like everything you think will hurt more.
Yeah.
Than it actually will. But you're not going to believe me now, so just find out when you get there.
Exactly. Yeah, in my head, as I'm entering one, I'm like, future me will deal with this later. I'm really not taking care of her. But it's fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Did you guys ever have any situationships that surprised you?
Yeah.
A pleasant surprise.
Those are the best ones.
Which ones? Yeah.
Yeah, which ones?
And what surprised you about it?
Like how exciting it was. It was so fun. I think it maybe with that person, maybe it was just chemistry, but it was like how, sounds so lame, how our personalities melded together.
That's important.
Yeah.
It's like pretty rare to
But then there's
find.
also been people that have been very like not worth the situationship as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's important to note that like I'm not saying go out and like situationship with everything.
Mm-mm.
It's like people who you think
Could be fun.
could be fun, are good time, are worth wasting your time, but you also know that like probably is not going to end up together. But like you still like them, you're still interested in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise like you just like have like no standards, and that's not what we're going for.
Yeah. And then you like sit there and you're just like, how did I get here?
And then it's like fully wasting your time.
Like, don't betray yourself. But
The best situationships are one where like you could have been together in another multiverse strand of yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like another lifetime, it could have maybe worked, but
Do you
in
have
this
one?
lifetime. Yeah.
Her smile went, you?
Similarly transformative. I don't know what it is, but this man has said things that I feel like I have heard a million times over, and somehow it felt like he understood like 3 inches more deep into the ground, and like that's more than most other people that have known me for years knew. So I think the most surprising ones are when the chemistry and the connection is so clear and the care feels really genuine, even though you know it's going to be a short time. Like the care feels real instead of you're just kind of using it. I've been in those situationships too where I've left feeling used instead of feeling like, oh, this was a really great connection and like it's beautiful for what it was.
Yeah.
So I either leave those situationship being like, oh, I feel like shit, or wow, I'm so glad that happened. But this could never be.
That must have been painful though when it ended.
Yeah.
Because you found someone that really finally truly understood you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucked.
And then no more.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's actually the worst because they are evidence that what you want and what you need exists in this world.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't have it. Yeah, we bonded over this.
Yeah, we did. Because it happened within like a few weeks.
Ours happened. We both had situationships that were just like completely life-changing. They were so surprising. And then the guys were just like
So
beyond
magical.
what we could have asked or imagined.
Yeah.
And that is why you need to have one, because then you have hope that that person exists and is better than the one that you guys met.
And then they both hopped on a plane and flew away forever.
What did we call them? We called them our pathfinders.
Our pathfinders? No, it's
No, but I
true.
still stand by
That is
it.
so
I still-
unsexy.
It's so nice.
He was my pathfinder.
I still stand by that.
Yeah.
But the important distinction though, which is like according to ChatGPT too, emotional closeness is a part of situationships sometimes. Physical closeness also part of it sometimes. And the ones where it's just physical, like you got to be really clear about that.
closed
Otherwise,
off,
you
yeah.
leave feeling like shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in those.
And just the physical then is not a situationship because then that's just a hookup.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, but
It's
the
different.
hookups sometimes turn into situationships because you.
It's all kind of
you
meld
get breakfast
together.
the next day.
A post-coital
Well,
meal.
that's where my last relationship started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be
Breakfast
hookup
the next
situation.
day.
Breakfast
Yeah.
the next day. You chat. Thing is, they tell you about their family and their childhood, and you're like,
And they're just like,
gosh,
here we go. Here we go.
I don't want to emotionally invest in you.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun.
I know. I know.
But the ones we had, it felt so effortless. And I compare everyone to him now. Like, sorry, successors, whatever.
Successors.
I compare everyone to him now.
Yeah.
And no one is as good.
Yeah.
So
your
if
little
you had to
magical
sum
humor.
up like what you have learned from your situationships,
Overall.
yeah, overall, what would it be? Ooh, I don't even know the answer to that question. That's hard.
I think it's always it's kind of like gambling. You just or it's kind of like a blind box, like a labubu. You just don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah, it's like gambling. It's like gambling. You don't know if you're gonna win or if you're gonna lose. And most of the time, you lose.
You lose.
Most of the time you lose, and it's like awful.
But it's fun.
But it's fun at first. It's fun for the first like 10% of the timeline, and then it gets awful
The
afterwards.
first 3 weeks are great.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the masks comes off. But I think what I've learned is it's still always worth a shot, and you never know who you're going to meet. You never know what you're going to learn. And like, believe it or not, men can teach you things that are valuable.
Some of
Sorry.
them might have wisdom that's quite
Yeah, some of them
valuable.
have lived very different lives, and they can offer you wisdom from that point of view. And it's like really cool.
Or they might see you in the way that you need to be seen in that stage of your life and just
Yeah.
heal that part of you. And then you move on.
They're just like little magic fairies that become trolls and then they run away. This is all just a simulation. It's just an accelerated program. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it for the people who aren't faint of heart. If you truly are looking for someone to spend the rest of your life with and you don't want to waste your time, I wouldn't recommend it.
I actually think it's more important for
Oh,
like
maybe-
the people that are rigid, you know? Because like
You
they
have
are
mentioned this, yeah.
they are really the ones that need to like flex their mind a little bit and like stretch it a little bit, you know? And like you don't need to live your life that way. That's not what I'm saying. But you just need to have an experience that you would not have otherwise so you can draw from it. So you can be like, okay, I know what that's like. I did this thing and I really hated it, you know? Yeah.
I feel like it's really helpful for figuring out like your aptitude for emotional volatility.
Wow.
Like that is the most valuable, which is like an important dimension to know in yourself.
Yeah.
Because you know the next time you are entering in a state of emotional volatility, even if you're choosing it, you're like, I know how I will react. I know how I process. I know how I will heal. But if you never know, then I think that's when it's more daunting, more dangerous. And you either like barrel down the highway at 125 miles per hour and crash, or you just never you never leave the garage. And either one of those two things is also
I
so
would purport that life is emotionally volatile as is. So even if you try to avoid it in all other areas of your life, you won't be able to. So you might as well just have some fun. Because like
get some practice, get some reps in.
if it's not this thing that's gonna fuck you up, it's gonna be something else.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And maybe it's gonna be a lot worse. Like maybe you'll lose someone, or like maybe I don't know. I don't want to go there because it's really
Yeah.
sad. But like I think that life will always be emotionally volatile, and therefore sign up for another activity.
Yeah. And I feel like even if you do engage with the negatives, like the red flags, you're able to catch them much quicker the next time.
You have clarity.
You have more clarity. You're like, oh my gosh, like this, I didn't notice this before, but now you're able to clock it much easier. If someone's trying to mask it, you can catch it a little, like the ego, if they just like mention something in passing. And you're like, I've seen this before. Uh-oh.
I think the way that I've approached situationships when I was younger versus now is like probably would be so different. Because like I think younger out anybody, you're like, okay, sure. Now you have intuition to know this one's not worth it. You know? He's not worth the pain at the end. Versus this one, worth it. Break my heart.
So you're saying you do have standards for your situationships?
Yeah, but yeah, I guess there's only one way to know.
Would you agree?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You could have standards for everything in life. What?
Have standards for the person you're not going to commit to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You should be excited.
Yeah.
You should admire them, I think.
And also knowing when to get out.
Yeah, no, that's the hardest part.
Actually.
Like, how do you know? And do you start the conversation? Because it's probably already really good. You're coasting along. It feels good. And then you hit a point where you're like,
Oh, that's true. How do you?
This feels a little too good. This is concerning. Should I bring it up now? Or should I just ride the wave? I used to wait.
How do you guys usually get out of situationships?
It's really bad.
How do they?
I used to wait for them to mess up really bad for me to be like, I gotta leave. That was really bad. You're forcing me out.
So you wait longer than you think.
Yeah, I wait for them to mess up so it's their fault. Because I don't want accountability. Like, I don't want to have that conversation myself because, like, I'm too scared to be like, I'm too scared to take the accountability of like, you know, I don't want this anymore. It's been good. I just kind of wait for them to do the bad thing and I'm like, oh, you did this. I can't believe you. I gotta go.
She literally does that.
Yeah, it's bad. It's
You're
not
just sitting
it's
there
not good.
waiting.
Yeah, it's not good. Like,
Yeah.
I need to be brave and respectful and
But also you wouldn't have the gall to do that in a relationship.
yeah.
You know, like because you're like, I gotta work through this.
Exactly.
The easy way out.
Yeah, I did it for the first time last year, so that was good. I was like, we shouldn't talk anymore. And he's like, please, no, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, I will not take sorries. Block. Oh, it felt so empowering. And after that, it just kept getting easier. You just got to do it the first time.
Yeah.
So how do you
get out of?
Well, let's see. I've walked away. I've been fucked over. It's just not been fun anymore. It runs the gamut.
It's usually something bad happens too.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you see a side of them that they show
that you're just
It's
all of
really
a sudden.
ugly.
Yeah, that comes out at like a couple weeks, and then they show this side, and you're like,
And you call it out. You smear it
and
all
they
over their
usually
faces.
handle
and then
it
you go.
poorly when you call it out to them, and then you're like,
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
always
bye.
admired you for doing that.
yeah.
thanks.
I was like, I wish I could do that to a guy.
I do not take the BS.
She does not. No.
Jay says in fear.
The first time I heard that she like called out a guy, I was like, I would never call out a guy. And I was like, wow, you're so brave.
Yeah,
You like
that's the one I think
laid
about.
down the law. And
He
at
needed
the end
it.
of it, he agreed. And I was like, how did she do that?
He deserved that.
Yeah, he did.
I have no sympathy
deserved
for
it.
him. None.
So what happens when you actually fall in love with them?
That's usually how most of mine end. Fall in love. You realize this is not going to work. And then usually you can tell that they're also like, I don't think this is going to work.
There's a moment when the magic stops.
Yeah.
Like there's a crack
There
in the
is.
magic.
Oh,
There is.
And then you're like, okay, the end is near.
yeah.
it's like
And you
11:59
Yeah.
p.m.
Yes. And it's like, will I stay to 12:01 when I know it's going to be sour or will I leave now?
Yes.
Oh, leave when it's high.
It's like, you said you would take me on a date the past 4 times. No date to be had. I don't think this is going to work.
Therefore, note the dates in the rapid fire.
Yeah, actually, that's why.
When you start seeing their true colors coupled with your own toxic response, and then it just starts like melding together into this really gross, nasty thing, that's when you're like, oh, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, that's the exact feeling. You're
But, like-
lying there in the dark being like,
But like, how long
know
will
if
you
I want this
withstand
anymore.
that before you finally leave?
mhm.
Yeah. Cause like one time, okay, fine. 2
It's an off
times,
day.
okay. 3, 4 times, that's when you're like, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe I should leave.
I think it's important because, like, I mean, you could argue it's bad, but like seeing how toxic you can be and how bad you can be, like, is really important. Because, like, I mean, it's not to say like do it on someone else and not the real person you love.
kind of, yeah.
But like it like just it's a good way to find out. Because like if like you're gonna probably more likely be in a toxic, well, let's hope anyways, in an ideal situation, which I know this is not how the world is. But when you're looking for a life partner, hopefully you're looking for the least toxic of concentrations.
Yeah. Someone
Right,
that
but
works
like
well with you.
you're gonna let more fly in a situationship.
Mm-hmm.
And so as a result, like your toxicities are going to play a lot more frequently and probably a lot deeper and far reaching because you don't have to work through stuff. And so like I have come out like kind of terrified at myself because I'm like, oh my God, you are so ugly.
Mm-hmm.
You did that? Like you broke down that person so bad because of your pride? Yeah. Who do you think you are? Why do you think you have the agency to do that? Because you're playing in the name of like a situationship? That's fucked up. You know? But like, I guess the alternative is doing that to a relationship. And you could argue that it's like, you know, you through the highs and the lows, you make it through. But sometimes, like, if that's someone that you really care about, sometimes you can't recover from those things. And I would also say that you can make anything work if you want to. But I don't know, like that person that you are spending your life with, your life partner, like hopefully does not bring that side out of you too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if they do, you know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you now have the tools to know how to like reel yourself back.
To be like, you're not going to do that to me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Either that or I'm not going to do that to you.
yeah.
The thing that's interesting about like situationship as a term is that it is so broad. Like there's
It's very
situationships that are really toxic. There are ones that change your lives and transform you, and everything in between. So it's kind of like a salad bar. Like you just gotta like curate your situationships well. Put the Crispies on it because you figured out you like the Crispies, and don't put the beets on it if you don't want like it to all look like
no gluten
purple.
if you're celiac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like knowing how to create the best situation for you. And know when to walk away from the ones that are like gonna kind of fuck you up a little bit.
Yeah.
And create more like confirming narratives that you already have that you know are unhealthy versus actually opening you up to new narratives around men or yourself or whatever your relationship is in that are better and like expand for you.
I think like another muscle that probably isn't talked about enough is knowing when to walk away. And this is like another way you can get those reps because like there's just so much, there's such a heavy cost for staying in things that are serious relationships and wasting away in, I don't know, years of your life or losing yourself. And sometimes like if you had known how to walk away, known you had the strength to do it the first time, like you could do it one more time.
It's the ultimate act of self-love.
And that's how we have diluted ourselves and you.
No, honestly, I feel like emotional unavailability can be a power because if you are just like giving your heart to every single person that comes by, they might not know how to handle it. And so
or deserve it.
So knowing like, oh, I don't want to give my heart to this person. Like they can't handle it.
And also knowing how to withhold if they're trying to take it from you.
Yeah.
Because people will do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it could end up extremely detrimental to you. So knowing when to say no, knowing when to say goodbye after day 1, after day 2 could be the ultimate act of self-love. You had your fun, now you gotta go.
But also on the flip side of that, if you're already emotionally unavailable, continuing to confirm and practice being emotionally unavailable.
Maybe
Also
not.
not
Don't
helpful.
do that. Don't do that. Don't like use people. But well, there is a limit. There's a limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is our hot take. Our hot take is that you need a situationship. And if you agree or disagree, please fight us in the comments below. We would love to fight you.
Let us know your opinions in the comments.
Have you been in a situationship? What was it like? When did it end? Why did it end? How did you walk away?
How
All
did it
the-
change your
Best-
life?
Yeah, your best situationship, your most magical one, and then also
And also, which one
Worst
made you make
horror
a
story.
tissue pyramid?
All of them.
You can find us on YouTube and Instagram at The Hot Pursuit Pod. We are streaming wherever you get your podcasts, so make sure you hit subscribe, follow. We love to engage with you, so please leave a comment. And we drop new episodes every Tuesday.
can't wait to see you next week. All right,
All right.
Hot Pursuit. Out.
Bye.